This is my destiny.
It's all of the mind. Fight!
How's it going, guys? This is jmoonies, and Street Fighter Cross Tekken is really hard. I know I'm a little late to the party with the delivery of my game being on delay and also the time I've been taking to learn how to use the hitbox. I guess I'm kind of entering this game about roughly a month later than most people. Mass Effect is partially to blame as well. But now I'm getting into it, and it's been a tough road for me, I'm not gonna lie. Our tiers do indeed make us stronger, and I am finding that I am learning how to play this game the hard way. Obviously, I'm a Marvel player for the most part, and I may have tapped Street Fighter 4 a little bit, but not enough to understand how combat works. And I'm finding that to be more or less the same case with Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I don't know about you guys. Like, I don't know how many of you guys have started off with Marvel and just recently made this transition, but are you having a really hard time working out combos as well? Like, I think this is the first time I've actually had to dedicate a day or two to training mode just to develop possible combos that lead into launchers, which aren't, you know, the basic ABC hit. I was wondering, like, how do you know what kind of moves will be able to link? I mean, trial and error, obviously, but there are like all these unusual rules I'm not really used to. Links and chains, for instance, which I didn't really... I mean, the concept of chains made sense to me because you could do that in Marvel, but in Street Fighter, you got to deal with links, which, I mean, you know, sometimes don't work depending on your timing, and the game gives you absolutely no reference to work with. As a casual player, I've got my personal gripes with that, but I'm starting to find that this might be the game that forces me to buy a Brady guide and actually try to develop strategies based on numbers. Hit stun, freaking recovery time, invincibility frames, special properties, all that. I mean, it's a whole new clean slate, and it'll obviously take me a while to get good, but there's a lot of information out there I feel like I can't figure out just by playing the game, or at least just by playing training mode. I have been following a few guys. I believe Vapid Ghost has actually had some pretty extensive tutorials on Xiaoyu, which has been pretty cool. I actually learned from him that in Rain Dance stance, you could do the kick and reverse fireballs, which is pretty awesome, although still pretty hard to do. In case you're wondering, yes, the team is going to be Xiaoyu and Mega Man, as the left-handed monkey has kindly painted for me. I'm definitely, I don't know, when I picked up this game, I kind of found the Street Fighter characters to be a lot less interesting. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I do like the stance changes, I like the option. All the characters seem very, like, varied, which is super cool to me. Although, once again, makes it very hard to transition from one character into another. I've been using Xiaoyu as my lead, since she does a lot of little hits, mostly for meter gain, which is how I had her gems set up. So, you know, more of a rush down, more of a many hits type character. But when I tag in Mega Man, I notice I have this really bad tendency to play like cameraman for the most part. I play a lot of keep away, and because you could charge the Mega Buster, makes it perfect because a lot of people online are pretty impatient about covering distance and tend to jump into things. So that's kind of worked out for me so far. Although, I don't know, mobility in this game is very interesting to me. No air dashes, so basically jumps and, you know, ground dashes, but you can't block while in the air, so you gotta be really careful about how you move, I guess, in this game, and it's been a very tough learning process for me, especially because Marvel's more or less developed a lot of bad habits, like jumping backwards on recovery, which I'm sure any of you who've been playing this would know that that is a huge mistake. I will say though, I am definitely warming up to this game a lot more than Street Fighter 4, and even though I play like ass and am sitting at a permanent 0 BP status, I am enjoying it quite a bit. I don't think I'm gonna drop Marvel yet, just because, I mean, both games have been pretty good. Marvel's held up even past this, and they're like 4 of you guys who are always willing to play, which is awesome, but definitely gotta try to spend more time on this game, and who knows, maybe get out of that beginner rank at some point. But yeah, I kind of want to get your guys' opinion on these combat systems, because, I mean, I know their tutorial mode is a lot better than usual, and I've played through it. Like, I've played through the challenges, and I've gone through the Stupid Dan tutorial, but, you know, all these vague concepts, like 2-in-1s. In order to chain, like, a crouching kick into a fireball, you have to do the kick during the fireball motion, which I would have had no fucking clue about unless like someone at work told me. So it's, I don't know, I'm partially infuriated, not because of the game design, because I think the game's great and I think the way it plays is amazing. I just don't understand why they would build it in such a way that pretty much only makes it so people who've been playing these games forever can figure it out. It's like they don't want new customers, and this genre is practically gonna die of old age. But if you guys have any Street Fighter 4 type concepts you can drop on me that I may not be aware of, you know, by playing Marvel and whatnot, go ahead and leave that in the comments, because I have no idea what else I could possibly be missing out on when playing this. Granted, I haven't gotten into the point of switching characters mid-combo yet. I'm still just trying to get solid play down, but yeah, it's been a tough deal. Mega Man, everyone thinks he's a joke character. I'm not entirely convinced. He seems very diversionary, I guess. He has a lot of slow-moving projectiles, so it gives him a lot of setups and a lot of cover, a lot of contingency plans, but his up-close game, it's tough because he doesn't have very much range, but he's so freaking huge. And as far as I can tell, his EX Mega Uppercut doesn't even have invincibility, so definitely not comparable to any of the Shoryukens from any of the characters. It's I know no one takes him seriously, but I really want to try to actually play him well, and he's been working out pretty well for me so far. He may just be an intro character, but anyways. Combo science. How the hell does that work? Which is funny that I'm asking this, since I obviously don't spend much time in training mode, but how do you cancel normal moves into special moves that aren't EX moves? I've been having a huge problem with that. I feel like if I got that down, I'd be able to do more efficient combos. Also, combos off of launchers, that one's been pretty damn tricky. The best I could do is spam light punch like a couple times, and then they'll drop to the floor. So I don't know, if you guys have any hints on that, let me know, and I'll catch you guys later.